What is going on, everybody? I am your host, Juice Wayne. I have not posted a video in a while. I apologize, but I have been lost in Assassin's Creed Odyssey, pretending to be freaking Wonder Woman in that game. But we actually have some Batman movie news that I just had to cover on this channel, and that is because those boys over at Geeks World Wide have actually dropped an exclusive talking about the villains that are going to be in Matt Reeves' The Batman movie, starring Robert Pattinson, in case you forgot. So let's just jump right into it, because according to this article, it seems like they got their hands on the casting breakdown of what they are looking for in these characters. So I'm going to go ahead and read them, and then we'll talk about who could possibly get cast for these actual characters. First up is the Riddler, likely the main villain, who will be a criminal mastermind in Gotham City who takes delight in incorporating riddles and puzzles into his schemes, leaving them as clues for the authorities to solve. Reeves is seeking a male actor of any ethnicity between the ages of 30 and 40. Honestly, for Riddler, why not just hire the guy that almost became Batman in Nicholas Hoult, aka the dude that plays Beast in, you know, the X-Men movies? I think he actually looks like he could be a really cool Riddler. And it's not very uncommon for actors that have auditioned for the lead roles to get a supporting role later in the movies, not the freaking comics, but to get a supporting role in the movies, because obviously the director likes them, so they still want them in the movie in some capacity. So why not give him the Riddler, the main villain role in this movie? Give it to, you know, Nicholas Hoult, because that would be pretty cool. So that is one possible fan cast that I want to throw out there. But the other two I want to throw out there is just because I love this man so much is David Tennant. I would love for freaking David Tennant to be the Riddler. I think he'd be a really great Riddler. I mean, he was great in Jessica Jones. The only issue here is I don't think he could fit the age range they're looking for. I love the dude, think he's an amazing actor, still my favorite Doctor. I just don't think that they want to go with a David Tennant for this. If they were sticking with the older movies, if they were still in that whole genre of the Ben Affleck aged Batman, I think freaking David Tennant would have been a great Riddler, but I just don't think he would be able to land this role. So the next person I would want is, probably people don't like this character, or they probably didn't like the show, but I think the actor is really great. I would go with Jim Parsons from The Big Bang Theory. I think Jim Parsons is actually a really good actor. He's been in a few movies, but I think he would be a badass Riddler. He has that goofy, just kind of, you know, look to him, and the Riddler, in my eyes, has always been a mastermind, but he's always been just kind of on the goofy side too. So why not get somebody like Jim Parsons to actually be the Riddler? I think he'd be pretty cool in this role. And just, you know, he has that, I don't know, I feel like he has a Riddler vibe, and he's always been somebody that I thought would be a really cool Riddler, so that is my fan cast for that. Moving on to the next character, which is the Penguin, the one character that has been just said to be in this movie for the longest time. So according to the article, it says, next up, the Penguin, a Gotham City mobster. He is a short, obese man with a long nose, and he uses high-tech umbrellas as weapons. Reeves is searching for a male actor of any ethnicity between the ages of 20 and 40. I do want to point out that every one of these character listings does say any ethnicity, so anybody is really on the table here, but I'm kind of just going with people that I've always had in my mind that I thought would play really cool characters in these Batman movies. And to be honest, the one person that has been campaigning for the Penguin for the longest time is Josh Gad, who I think would actually be a really cool Penguin. He's been in a lot of funny movies. He's been in a lot of great movies as well. And I think Josh Gad could pull off a Penguin very well. I mean, of course, I don't know if anybody's ever going to top Danny DeVito from, you know, those older Batman films. Batman Returns, to be more specific, I don't think anybody's going to top him. But I do think Josh Gad could be a really good Penguin in this movie, because he does comedy so well. I'm not saying the Penguin needs to be funny, but if they are going to give him a long pointy nose and he is going to be that more just comic booky kind of Penguin, then yeah, I think Josh Gad could really pull that off. I've also heard people throw out the name Jonah Hill for this, and I don't really think so. I mean, in my opinion, I don't know if Jonah Hill would be great for this particular role. I think he's a great, phenomenal actor, but I just don't know if he would really fit the Penguin like I think Josh Gad does. The last person I would throw out there for Penguin is Dan Fogler. You've seen him in Fantastic Beasts. I really enjoy him in these movies. I think he could also pull off a really cool Penguin. So yeah, those are kind of the names that I think would be really cool with this character. Of course, in this video, do let me know who your fan cast for each of these characters would be. But yeah, those are my picks, I should say, for Penguin. Next up is the only character I care about being in this movie besides Batman, and that is Catwoman. According to the article, Catwoman will be in the film as a Gotham City burglar who wears a tight one-piece outfit and uses a bullwhip for a weapon. Reeves wants an actress of any ethnicity between the ages of 20 and 30. Now look, I have campaigned so hard in this freaking last few years that the only person I think should play Catwoman in a Batman movie is Isa freaking Gonzalez. She has become really popular in the movies. She's in the Godzilla vs. King Kong movie that's going to be coming out next year or 2 years from now, whenever that's going to come out. She's in Hobbs and Shaw. She was in freaking Baby Driver. She's coming out in all Alinity. She's been in a bunch of movies lately, and she even dressed up like Catwoman for Halloween last year. This woman has the look for freaking Catwoman. Now, a lot of people will be like, oh, she's not the greatest actress, blah, blah, blah. I haven't seen all of her films, but I do know that she has the look for sure, and she is pretty popular amongst a bunch of different filmmakers. But I do think that to pull off Catwoman, you need to have this sexiness. You gotta pull, like, just this, I don't know, like, I love Catwoman in the comic books, and I just think that you have to have the sexiness, you have to have the look, you just have to have this great charisma and charm. I don't know if those are the right words to use, but Catwoman just has this essence about her, and I don't know if everybody can pull that character off, and I think Isa Gonzalez could. Also, rumors in the past have said that WB is looking for a Latina for the Catwoman role, because, I mean, in the past, we've had black and white actresses as Catwoman. Let's bring in a Latina to actually be Catwoman this time around. I'm 100% for it, and Isa Gonzalez is my freaking pick. But I will say, my original pick, if we were still going to be in the Ben Affleck type Batman, which is not happening anymore, let's let it go, but I kind of just want to throw in another fan cast for Catwoman, which I do not think this actress will get it, because she is just older, she's not going to fit in this age range. But Kate Beckinsale. Kate Beckinsale, I always thought would be an amazing Catwoman, but, you know, unfortunately, I don't think she'd be able to land this role, because they are trying to go with a younger, just acting cast in this, but she's still gorgeous. I think she could pull off anything, but, yeah, Kate Beckinsale would have been my original pick for this. But if they are going Latina, if they are going to pick somebody like that, Isa Gonzalez, it just has to be. I mean, look at that. She's freaking Catwoman. Another villain that will show up is a professional arsonist known as the Firefly. He attempts to burn all of the places that he lacked the privilege to go as an orphan child. Reeves is searching for a male actor of any ethnicity between 20 and 30. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I don't really have an actor that comes to mind for Firefly in this instant. Personally, since this is a Matt Reeves movie, I would think somebody like Andy Serkis would actually get a role in this, and I think Firefly, just somebody that is crazy and wiry like Firefly, I think why not give that character to Andy Serkis, but I don't think he actually fits the age range, so that is kind of out of the question, but I thought that would be a really cool casting. But I was talking to my friend Clay about this when this news dropped, and I do think that they're going to kind of, you know, they want to be a little bit diverse in this Batman movie, but I do think they're going to try to kind of stay true to the characters as well. Although it says open ethnicity, I wouldn't be surprised if Riddler and Penguin are both white actors. I think Catwoman definitely is going to be Latina. If it's not, I'm going to be very surprised by that. And I wouldn't be surprised if Firefly is Asian or black in this movie. So like I said, nothing pops into my mind for an actor that could play this role, and it does look like they're going with the male version of Firefly. So I'm going to leave this up to you guys. Who do you think could play Firefly in this movie? Leave it in the comment section down below, of course, with all your other fan castings for these characters. But there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the villains that are supposed to be in the Batman movie according to Geeks World Wide's exclusive on this. And this sounds really exciting. We've never had Firefly in a movie, and we've never had Riddler, Penguin, and Catwoman in a movie. I know a lot of people are going to say, like, oh, those are from the older movies, blah, 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 blah. That doesn't really mean anything. Just because some characters have been in the same movies doesn't mean it's the same freaking movie. I mean, look, if you were a fan of the MCU, Captain Marvel, I mean, not Captain Marvel, but Iron Man, you know, Captain America, all of them been in the same movies. Do you say it's the same movie? No, they're different stories with the same characters. This is exactly what will be happening. I mean, there's 80 years worth of content for Batman. A lot of these characters cross over so many times. So just because they've been in one movie before doesn't mean you're going to get the exact same story. But that is all I have for you guys. Do, again, Again, let me know your castings in the comment sections down below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any Batman content on this channel. But as always, ladies and gentlemen, I am your host, Juice Wayne, and remember, Batman is awesome. See you guys next time.